learn how to use read.csv and read_CSV to read in comma-separated value files, CSV files, from both our local computer and possibly from the internet. So join me and let's jump right in. And here we have our studio. And first, the way I'm going to do it is by simply using the path. So here you'll note in my file system, I have air passengers here. And if I was to right click on that and go to get info, then this would come up over here. And then you'll have right here where. So if you copy that, that'll give you the file structure that it's in. And then I'll just simply say, let's call it AP for air passengers equals read.csv, put it in quotes, and that gives you the path, but you'll have to put air passengers.csv in there. And then remember to put header equals true so that it knows that the first line is not data, but it's the column titles. So if I do that, and then I click on this, then I can check to make sure that AP is there. Great, there are all the air passenger data. Now, next, we might say, well, we don't have the actual file. This is nice too, real quick, because right, you don't need to type that in. There's no, we could just put this right into a script. As long as the path doesn't change, we can update the data. And then as long as, again, the path points to the data, then we're set. We don't need any user, we don't need a user to be sitting there to making decisions and clicking on things to use the file. However, if you're sitting there, and this I often use this as I'm doing live analysis, I can do read.csv file.choose. Of course, again, the user has to be there to choose it. But if you do that, then you don't have to have the file. You can, or you don't have to have the path. You do have to have the file. You don't have to have the path. You can just go and choose it through your file selector. And so then that'll have it, and I'll have AP sitting right there, and that's nice. Now a final way, just kind of a bonus way actually, or a way that you might use all the time, is if you have the URL. So if somebody's updating maybe some data on the internet, you can easily use read CSV to grab that as well. So if I do, let's see, actually, what you'll need for that one is the tidyverse. Tidyverse, notice we have read R. So in order to read that, you'll have to say AP equals read_CSV. And then we need the file path. Of course, that we will need to go out here. And let's say that we had air passengers. So we're going to click on that. And then we're going to go to raw. And then in the raw, we see we've got this URL. And again, somebody could update this data, and then you could access it with the same code because the URL would not have changed. So I'm going to drop the URL in there. Oops. So we'll come back out here and grab the URL this time and grab that just like that. And we'll make sure to say header equals true. And of course it'll say it doesn't know what header is. So, but we'll do that, and let's see if it gave us the data. And sure enough, it gave us the data. There is a nice way on how you can get some data from GitHub or any URL if you have the URL that goes directly to the CSV file. So nice job. That's how we can use read.csv and read_CSV to read in data.